Hello NuubCast fans, this is Djibouti, and today I'm going to be bringing you a 1v1 between Dark Omicron, who's going to be playing as the red Protoss, and the blue Terran Cuber, much easier to pronounce. So I got this replay from Blamis. This is going to be a cold cast, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. Should be exciting. This is going to be a diamond level replay, approximately, and personally, I've been suffering with my PvTs as I play Terran, and I just have a lot of trouble beating Protoss. I'm putting up. I've been doing a lot of work recently. I've gotten a lot better, but my bio just doesn't seem to work every time. So I mean, if there are any Protosses out here watching this who are around diamond level who want to help me out, let me know in the comments, and I'll be willing to take any help I can get. So here we have Cuber laying down a supply depot in this mineral line area. This has become more prominent ever since the GSL, which actually wasn't that long ago, where I think it was I can't remember the Protoss's name, but he used void rays, and for the poor Terran who put his buildings here, he had a supply depot here, barracks here. The Protoss was actually able to snipe all this, and the Terran couldn't do anything about it because the void rays have superior range. They have the vision, and it just was some easy snipes, and it cost Terran the game. So this is becoming more and more popular, this build here. Barracks going up, refinery going up, and we have more SCVs on the way. Dark Omicron looks like he's gonna be walling off his expansion's entrance. That's pretty good. All he has to watch for is these rocks. Put a pylon right here or something. That would really ruin his day if the Terran came in through the back door. And again, the Terran has scouted this, so Terran's ready for it. Maybe we might even be seeing an early expansion now that the SCV has left the base. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an expansion thrown up. Production tab, my bad. I always forget that. Marine is out. Probe is leaving. Fleeing the base fast. This Marine isn't going to be able to get off any shots. Orbital command almost done. And second supply depot is going up. And who called it? I called it. Nexus is going up for Dark Omicron. I've been seeing a lot of this in my PvTs too. One Gate Expo. It seems like it's becoming very popular. Terran just doesn't have the fast push that's able to knock this out. Terran has taken this Zelnaga. He's probably going to come in with this SCV and scout this expansion, because, I mean, it's a little weird to build here. Wow, we have the cybernetics core getting thrown down here too, so that could be a little risky if the Protoss loses it down here. And here comes the SCV. He is going to scout that, and that is not good for Dark Omicron. I'm just going to call him Darky or something like that. Makes more sense. So yes, we're probably going to be seeing some early aggression from this Terran now that he has spotted this expansion. And okay, it looks like oh no. Usually when I see that a Protoss is fast expanded, I fast expand myself, and there we go. Command center is getting thrown down. 2 Marines guarding this door, so if any probes come up here, they will not be able to get the scout. It is actually in my opinion, and just from watching the pros, it's better to position your Marines down here, so the probe isn't able to get up here before it gets shot and be able to get the scout on this command center. So just an FYI for Terrans. And here comes the probe. He is coming up, being shot at, but did he get the? Was he able to see it? No, he was not. So that was good on the Terran's part. He was able to snatch that probe before it was able to get that scout. Sentries and Zealots coming out. Sentry is here to, provide some extra defense for the door, so that, usually Terrans stim up. I have this problem all the time myself. I'll stim up right here, and I'll come running up, and I will get force fielded. The Protoss will force field it, and I'll have to pull back, and now I've lost 10 health on all my units, so I'm already weakened. Not good. Warp tech being produced. Pumped out. I don't even know what you call that. He's not chrono boosting it, so I guess he's not in that much of a dire need for it. Zealots and sentries and stalkers are on their way out. Orbital Command coming down here. He's transferred some SCVs over and is now saturating this expansion. We have a factory down. I don't know what that's for. No add-ons yet. Maybe just a Hellion first for a scout. Not sure. We could be seeing a starport go up soon because of those medevacs. They're just so useful for these bile balls. And yes, there is the starport going up. We might see. Usually a reactor is really common in diamond level games. So the starport, when it finally gets finished, it just switches with the reactor, and you can automatically pump out 2 medevacs at a time. Man, sorry if if my speaking becomes a little stagnant. I am sitting in an office that is above a garage, probably the coldest place in the whole house, but it's the only place that I can find any quiet area to cast my games. So, man, it is so cold up here. My hands are freezing. I feel like I'm getting hypothermia, but it's all for StarCraft, right? So it's all worth it in the end. Look, another 2 racks coming up. This tech lab is now going on. We could be seeing some Raven play, and yes, the just bile for now. I haven't seen any mech. No mechs coming up. Yep, bio SCVs, orbital commands, and supply depots. Classic for a PvT. Army size. Let's check that out, because just from looks, it looks like the Protoss' army is a lot bigger. And yes, it is 66 for the Protoss army and 58 for the Terran army. And we could actually be seeing a push from the Protoss coming in. Pulls back stalkers. That's beautiful. He lets the all these zealots go in front for maximum amount of damage. And Cuber is going to see this push, so he's going to be ready for it. This probably will be able to hold it off. Does he have Stimpaks? He does not have Stimpaks, so this could be interesting. Stimpaks is going down. Raven is coming out, so if he's able to put down a it's leaving my mind. A point defense drone. He'll probably be able to block this attack. Not that Dark Micron's very stalker heavy, but he does have the advantage on the ledge. And wow, factory and starport switch, and we could be seeing siege tanks or Thors, not sure yet. We have a medevac coming out, 4 barracks pumping out guys. Income. I always like looking at the income. That usually predicts how the game is going to go. And the Protoss is only ahead by 2 harvesters, so pretty even at this point, which is kind of rare. Usually one player is far ahead of the other, so we're looking at an even game here, folks. Just as long as they're spending their money, which is probably one of the biggest problems for me. I can never find use to spend my money. Well, actually, I can find use. I just can't click it fast enough. Engineering bay is coming up for Cuber, and the Protoss is gonna pull back, probably seeing what he need to see with his observer. Or maybe his observer got shot down because of that Raven. I always scan above my armies to check for observers, because that's one of the biggest things that Protoss has against Terran is those observers. They see when you're coming out, when you're moving out, what you have, what you're going, and it's just vital to knock that observer out. So Terrans, if you see that, you just knock it right out, because it can be a game changer a lot of the times. And wow, Protoss is expanding again, and the scan, he gets the scan, he's seen that the 3rd expansion is coming up. Not any attacks have gone off so far. 2 medevacs and a large bile army for Cuber, and a zealot, sentry, stalker mix for Dark Micron. Zealot charge, it looks like he's going up, and in this one we have Sonic Storm. So that's gonna cause mass havoc for the bile army if Cuber does not move out soon. Level 1 infantry armor is getting upgraded, so that'll be helpful. But if he can get a bunch of good storms off on this bile army, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. And it looks like here this observer is able to see that this army is pushing out, but thanks to the Raven is able to get taken out. He's getting ready for this attack. He has a decent amount of troops. He has some storms. Oh no, only feedbacks right now. So he might be able to feed back the medevacs, but storms would be so much more useful at this point. He's splitting up his army. Probably going to check this Zelnaga towers. He's going to find that the Protoss is in neither of them, so he's going to meet back up in the middle, and it looks like he's going to push out. Army is separated, so no, never mind. They're back together. Good move. Zealot is going to take the first shot. He's going to try and get out of there, and he will. Oh, and there's the first storm. Beautiful storm. Look at all that damage. He splits his army so that the storms will not be as good. He's microing these guys back. Another storm goes off, killing a bunch of units. And this battle looks like it's going in the Protoss' favor. Yes, it definitely is. He has some men loaded up in these medevacs. I don't know why. A turret being thrown down, I don't think that's going to do much at this point. But he is going to retreat with this Marauder and this Marine in that medevac. Raven also going back. Raven was able to be spared. Thank God. I mean, that could have been bad. I love Ravens. An Archon, he morphed an Archon. Not morphed. Well, maybe it is morph. Whatever. Either way, he got an Archon by morphing these two. And that's a really good move, especially if all the energy is out. You get a free Beastly Warrior for no cost. The only problem with them is he really has to watch for EMPs. I don't think, it doesn't look like the Terran's going EMPs at all. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's not going EMPs, but, oh wait, the Ghost Academy is coming up. So, if you EMP an Archon, it'll only have 10 health, so that's ridiculous. It becomes like the crappiest unit ever. More medevacs coming out. This bio army is just sitting around here. Siege tank, first siege tank coming in. He's separating his bio army, so no really good storms will come off. Second siege tank is in place. 8 Marines, so he's going really Marine heavy. Look at all these reactors. Marines and storms don't really go well together. They're not good friends. Yeah, storms just kick ass, so whatever. We have this large army, lots of, well, 3 Archons can get off a bunch of good storms. Not Archons. High Templars can get off a bunch of good storms if he lets them sit much longer. They're just going to keep generating that energy. Bio army is spread out, and it looks like we're going to be seeing the first drop of the game, folks. Woohoo! I'm going to follow that in a bit. More and more and more. As if any of you guys have watched Blom's cast, his little daughter, Stargirl, is famous. I'm sure is famous now for saying more and more and more. I can't really do her accent, but you know, I try. Drop is just down here sitting. I'm sure Cuber forgot about it. Raven set up a point defense drone. This thing has 180 seconds of life, so good investment, I guess, if the Protoss is going to push. Bunch of SCVs transferring over. He is going to be getting another orbital command on this. Just pumping out tons and tons of Marines and tanks. And medevacs. And here comes the drop, folks. This photon. Yes, this Dark Shrine. Wow, he's going to be throwing down a Dark Shrine. And Cuber is going to be able to spot that right away. If he's going to pick that off, I don't know. Stim goes down. Bunch of probes are getting shot down. Templar Archives is being shot at. He obviously doesn't want those storms. And the Army of Doom is coming back. It would be wise if he picked up and flew out of there. And there goes the Templar Archives. He should probably try and pick off this Dark Shrine, and that's what he's going to do, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do anything before this army either gets picked up or picked off. Medevac being focused down.